Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus expresses satisfaction with overall preparations for 13th National Parliamentary Elections and referendum, says Press Secretary Shafiqul Alam. All must forget history of vote rigging and capture of polling centres, says Chief Election Commissioner AMM Nasiruddin in exclusive interview with BTV News. Upcoming election is not just choosing people's representatives, it's for rebuilding country. Bangladesh first and last destination of BNP activists, says BNP Chairman Tariq Rahman at election rally in Thakurgaon. Income and expenditure of elected representatives and their families to be made public. Anyone misappropriating will not be spared, says Jamat's Amir Dr. Shafiqur Rahman at election rally in Hobiganj. NCP convener Nahid Islam held public meetings at several locations in Rampura, urges people to ensure victory of candidates of 11-party alliance including Shaplakoli symbol. Only 5 days left for elections, campaign in full swing throughout country including capital. Candidates going doorsteps of voters making various promises including development commitments. Discussions between senior US and Iranian officials on nuclear issue a good beginning, says Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi. And Bangladesh finished as runners-up after losing 4-0 goals to India in SAF Under-19 Women's Football Championship in Pokhara, Nepal. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to News at 10. I am Ruya Zabin. You have just heard the headlines. Now news in details. Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus expressed satisfaction with the way the election campaign is progressing across the country, saying that campaign is being conducted nationwide in an enthusiastic, peaceful and cordial environment. The chief advisor made the remarks while speaking at the outset of high-profile meeting on overall preparedness, security, personnel development, deployment and upcoming challenges ahead of the national polls scheduled for February 12. During the meeting, Professor Yunus noted that the preparation phase for the polls has so far been completed very well and said, "We are satisfied, we are very happy. Our challenge now is to make the election perfect," he added. Noting that the coming week is extremely crucial as the election is only 4 days away, the chief advisor expressed optimism that the voting would be festive and safe. He also hoped that women would vote with joy and that entire families would participate together in the election festival. Professor Yunus said, "I hope this election will remain as a memorable one in history." Later, Chief Advisor's Press Secretary Shafiqul Alam briefed the media in front of Jamuna tonight to share the outcomes of the meeting.
চিফ অ্যাডভাইজার সন্তুষ্টি প্রকাশ করেছেন যেইভাবে ক্যাম্পেইনটা চলছে। তিনি বলেছেন সারা দেশে উৎসাহ উদ্দীপনা শান্তিপূর্ণ ও সৌহার্দ্যপূর্ণ পরিবেশে নির্বাচনের প্রচারণা চলছে। আমাদের রাজনৈতিক ইতিহাস ও সংস্কৃতির জন্য এটি খুবই ইতিবাচক পরিবর্তন। উনি বলছেন এখন পর্যন্ত প্রস্তুতি পর্ব খুব ভালোভাবে সম্পন্ন হয়েছে, আমরা সন্তুষ্ট, উই আর ভেরি হ্যাপি। উনি বলেছেন আমাদের জন্য এখন চ্যালেঞ্জ হচ্ছে টু মেক ইট পারফেক্ট, ভোটটা যাতে পারফেক্ট হয় সেটা হচ্ছে আমাদের জন্য এখন মেন চ্যালেঞ্জ। আর উনি বলেছেন ভোট উৎসব মুখর হবে, নারীরা আনন্দের সাথে ভোট দিবেন, পুরো পরিবার একসাথে ভোট উৎসবে যোগ দিবে। আমি আশা করি এই ভোট ইতিহাসে স্মরণীয় হয়ে থাকবে। সারা বাংলাদেশে প্রায় 43,000 ভোট কেন্দ্র, তার মধ্যে 25,700 বডি অন ক্যামেরা দেওয়া হচ্ছে এবং এই বডি অন ক্যামেরা কীভাবে কাজ করছে এইটার একটা ডেমনস্ট্রেশন হয়েছে আজকের মিটিংয়ে। প্রথমেই এই ডেমনস্ট্রেশনে র্যান্ডমলি 5টা জায়গায় চিফ অ্যাডভাইজার যারা বডি অন ক্যামেরা ক্যারি করছিলেন তাদের সাথে কথা বলেছেন। নির্বাচন সুরক্ষা অ্যাপটাও এখন পুরোপুরি চালু হয়ে গেছে এবং এই নির্বাচন সুরক্ষা অ্যাপটা শুধুমাত্র ইউজ করবেন যারা নির্বাচনের দায়িত্ব নিয়োজিত কর্মকর্তা এবং সিকিউরিটি অফিসিয়ালগুলো। তো কোনো নির্বাচন কেন্দ্রে বা নির্বাচন কেন্দ্রের বাইরে কোনো যদি গণ্ডগোল গোলযোগ হয়, কোনো ভায়োলেন্স হয়, সেক্ষেত্রে নির্বাচন সুরক্ষা অ্যাপের মাধ্যমে খুব দ্রুত বিভিন্ন সিকিউরিটি ফোর্সের কাছে বার্তা চলে যাবে, রিটার্নিং অফিসারের কাছে বার্তা চলে যাবে, সেন্ট্রালি ইলেকশন কমিশনের কাছে বার্তা চলে যাবে। এর ফলে ইলেকশন কমিশন এবং নির্বাচনের কাজে নিয়োজিত সিকিউরিটি ফোর্সেস তারা খুব দ্রুত ইন্টারভেন করতে পারবেন এবং খুব দ্রুত পরিস্থিতি নিয়ন্ত্রণে আনতে পারবেন। বিদেশি পর্যবেক্ষণ প্রায় 400 জন থাকছেন, আর দেশি পর্যবেক্ষক প্রায় 50,000-এর মতো থাকছেন। সাংবাদিক থাকছেন, সোফার আমরা এস্টিমেটেড করেছি যে 120 জনের মতো বিদেশি সাংবাদিক এই ইলেকশনটা কভার করবেন। নির্বাচন বন্ধু ভোটার যেটা এক হটলাইন নাম্বারটা ইনাগরেট করা হয়েছে, সেটা হচ্ছে 333-333। নির্বাচন সংক্রান্ত কোনো কমপ্লেন, কোনো অ্যালার্ট, কোনো অভিযোগ, যে কোনো ধরনের ইনফরমেশন আপনারা এই 333-তে ফোন করে আপনারা যদি কোনো ব্যবস্থা নিতে বলেন, সেই অনুযায়ী তারা আপনাদেরকে সে ব্যবস্থাও নেবেন।
The 13th National Parliamentary election is at the doorstep. The Election Commission has completed all preparations to organize a free, fair and acceptable election. In an exclusive interview with BTV News on last-minute preparations, the Chief Election Commissioner, A.M. Nasiruddin, said that the Commission has taken effective measures to ensure transparency in vote counting and the publication of results. He also warned that in the 13th National Parliamentary election, the history of vote rigging and the occupation of polling centres seen in the past must be left behind. The CEC said the Commission is working in coordination with law enforcement agencies to ensure voter security and a peaceful environment on polling day. In addition, special measures have been taken by the identifying high-risk polling centres. The Chief Election Commissioner added that the Election Commission has undertaken multifaceted initiatives to make this election more acceptable and credible than previous ones. Overall, the Nasiruddin Commission aims to present the nation with a free, fair, acceptable and neutral election. To achieve this, as always, it has sought the cooperation of the people of the country. The Election Commission EC has introduced 4 simple methods for voters to obtain their voter number and polling station information to facilitate voting in February 12 national elections and referendum. An official handout today said using these methods, voters can quickly and accurately find their voter number and details of their polling station. First method is by using Smart Election Management BD app, where voters can obtain their voter number and polling station information through the Smart Election Management BD app after downloading from Google Play Store or Apple App Store. After installation, they should select Find Polling Station option by entering their NID and the date of birth. By searching, the app will display voter number, serial number in voter list, polling station name and address. The second method is by using toll-free hotline number 105 for those who do not use smartphones. The EC has set up a toll-free hotline at 105. After calling, voters should press 9 to speak with an operator and provide their NID and date of birth to receive the required information. This service is available daily from 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. midnight, free of charge. The third method is via SMS to 105 to get voter number and polling station information via SMS. Voters should go to the message option on their mobile phone and send an SMS by typing PC space NID and send it to 105. The voter number and polling station details will be sent via return SMS. The fourth method is through Election Commission website. Voters can also obtain their voter number and polling station information through Election Commission's website ecs.gov.bd. Election Commission website offers two search options under the voting center menu. Search by selecting the election area, upazila or union, or directly entering the NID and date of birth to find specific voter and polling center details. The website also integrates with Google Maps, allowing voters to view their polling station location, get directions and check distance information. BNP Chairman Tariq Rahman has reiterated his firm commitment to rebuild Bangladesh with the support, love and power of the people. Addressing an election rally at the Thakurgaon Government High School field this noon, he said building a dream Bangladesh requires the cooperation and support of every citizen and sought voters for the party's electoral symbol, the sheaf of paddy. Outlining his vision, the BNP chairman said the party wants a Bangladesh where ordinary and working people can move safely on the streets, conduct business without fear, and where women can work and travel safely. He also stressed the need for proper education of children, employment opportunities for youth after completing their studies, and access to minimum health care and medical services for all. Expressing solidarity with the demands of the people of Thakurgaon, Tariq Rahman said BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir had informed him that work on the local airport has progressed significantly. Inshallah, if BNP forms the government after the election on February 12, it will inaugurate the airport in this area as soon as possible, he said. He further promised that if BNP voted to power, the party would establish sugar mills, ration factories and a tea industry in Thakurgaon and Panchgor to create employment. He also pledged to set up a cadet college in Thakurgaon, build cold storage facilities for agricultural produce and establish an IT park in the region. Stating that the upcoming election is not merely about electing representatives, Tariq Rahman said it is an election to rebuild the country. For over a decade, the people of Bangladesh have been deprived of their political rights and freedom of expression, he said, adding that the country has also lagged behind in ensuring economic prosperity. He said job creation for youth did not take place, women were not made self-reliant, and farmers did not receive the support necessary to strengthen the economic backbone of the country during the previous autocratic rule. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir, Organizing Secretary Asadul Habib Dulal, and BNP candidates from Thakurgaon and Panchgor constituencies also addressed the rally. If voted to power, BNP will implement the Tista Barrage Master Plan, Tariq Rahman announced at an election rally in Nilphamari today. If BNP wins, mothers and sisters would be made self-reliant, Tariq said, adding that he wants to deliver family cards to every woman. Through this card, every mother will receive support from the government. If farmers are well, the country's people will be well. So, to ensure this, agricultural cards will be delivered to the farmers. BNP Chairman Tariq Rahman said many of the imams, khatibs and religious leaders of other faiths live on substandard conditions. If BNP wins, there would be a government honorarium for them. He said there is a popular demand for a medical college in Nilphamari. Gradually, this demand would be met. Railway industries and the Kishoreganj-Saidpur industrial belt would also be implemented. Later, Tariq Rahman joined a rally in Birampur. In Birampur, he said many BNP leaders have become martyrs. The voters will get back their right to vote on 12 February, he added. Bangladesh Jamaat Islami Amir Dr. Shafiqur Rahman has said if his party gets the opportunity to form a government with the people's full support and love, equal rights for all will be ensured. He made the remarks today while addressing two separate election rallies in Hobiganj and Molavi Bazar as the chief guest as part of the party's election campaign. The Jamat Amir said there is no alternative to Jamaat Islami and the 11 parties alliance to build a new Bangladesh for the future. Shafiqur pledged that if given the opportunity to govern, Jamaat would establish a corruption-free Bangladesh, end extortion, ensure equal justice under the law and protect the dignity and security of women. He said elected representatives would be required to publicly disclose their annual income and expenditure. The Jamaat Amir also promised reforms in education, employment, labor welfare and rural industrialization and vowed to ensure religious harmony, saying people of all faiths would enjoy equal rights and security. Urging voters to support the alliance-backed candidates, Shafiqur said Jamaat sought not party victory but the victory of Bangladesh's 18 crore people through justice, unity and accountable leadership. Jamaat-e-Islami Amir Dr. Shafiqur Rahman has expressed commitment that no one involved in looting people's money and engaging in bribery and corruption will be spared. The Jamaat Amir expressed the pledge at an election rally at Government Alia Madrasa in Sylhet city this afternoon. He further said that no leniency will be given to those who misappropriate the people's rights. It would be good if they return the money voluntarily, otherwise the state will recover it by force, the Jamaat chief added. Dr. Shafiqur Rahman alleged that a group do not respect mothers and sisters. For protesting this, they have started launching missiles against him. His character is being defamed hand in hand, but they do not know that in the modern world, if a missile is launched, then anti-missile can also be launched, he added. The Jamaat leader said that the recovered money will be deposited in the state treasury and development work will begin first in the areas that are most deprived. He clearly stated that if he gets responsibility, then he would not allow injustice in a single inch of the 54,000 square miles of the country. NCP convener Nahid Islam is campaigning extensively in his constituency Dhaka 11 ahead of the upcoming election. The leader of the Jamaat-led 11 parties alliance inaugurated several election camps in the Rampura area of the capital and carried out extensive door-to-door campaigning this morning. During the campaign, Nahid Islam exchanged greetings with voters in various areas of Rampura Wabda Road and the Metropolitan Project area. Alleging that a level is a playing field has yet to be ensured in the election, Nahid said the weakness of the Election Commission is becoming visible. He also urged political parties and the general public to play a responsible role in the electoral process. Condemning the police attack on leaders and activists of Inqilab Moncho in the capital on Saturday, Nahid Islam said journalists were also attacked during the incident. If such attacks are treated as normal, he warned journalists would not be able to perform their duties properly during the election. After completing his campaign in Rampura, Nahid Islam, along with his party leaders and activists, carried out further campaigning in the greater Badda and Patara areas. He urged voters to ensure the victory of candidates of the alliance across the country, including himself. Ahead of the upcoming national parliamentary election, the BNP's election manifesto is a comprehensive state plan aimed at rebuilding the state system that has collapsed due to long years of repression. This was stated today in the capital's Gulshan by Mahdi Amin, spokesperson of the BNP Election Steering Committee and advisor to the party chairman. He said the manifesto, formulated by incorporating the opinions of people from all walks of life, places the highest importance on reforming the state system, ensuring non-discriminatory development, economic reconstruction and national unity. He further alleged that a political party is deliberately preparing for election engineering. An incident involving the making of voting seals by leaders of that party in Lokhipur, he said, this is the evidence of this. At the same time, he claimed that a large number of burqas and niqabs have been prepared with the intention of casting fake votes by abusing religious sentiments. He demanded that all those involved in these incidents be brought under the purview of the law. A total of 422,960 postal ballots cast by expatriate Bangladeshis have so far reached the country ahead of the upcoming election and the referendum. According to the Election Commission, 7,66,862 ballots have already been sent to expatriate voters registered through the Postal Vote BD app. Of them, 5,27,033 voters residing abroad have received their ballots, while 4,94,185 voters have completed voting. Meanwhile, the Election Commission has also started sending postal ballots to voters residing inside the country. Ballots have already been sent to 6,94,146 registered voters nationwide. In total, 15,33,684 voters from home and abroad have registered through the app to cast their votes by postal ballot in the 13th national election and the referendum. Now, international news.